learn about MySQL dump, a quick overview of MySQL dump and its useful options. So first we will discuss what is MySQL dump. So MySQL dump is a command line tool which is used for backup of MySQL database into a SQL file. We can take a backup into SQL file, or as well as we can take backup into zip file. So why MySQL dump is important? One is that for safely backup the data, so that you can save a copy of your database. You can transfer database, like you want to move your database from one computer to another computer, so you can take backup. And one is to migrate or restore easily, like you create your database on another system, so you can use a dump file for this. So that's why we use MySQL dump. There are simple command for MySQL dump. One is that MySQL dump first command. So in this, this is required, and this says that user root a sample is the database name and backup.sql. So here we are taking a practical example. So first of all, we will create a database. So create database. We will create a database name as demo1. Okay, so we have created a database demo1, and in this database we use this database demo1. We will use this database, and after this what we are going to do, we are creating a table, create table, and name as a demo demo table. And after that we are giving some column names. So we are creating just simple table, so we will give us a simple name, simple parameters such as um, message. Suppose we have a message and varchar 255, and another column name as a status. Suppose status as varchar not consumed 255. Okay, so we have created this table. So now we insert into this table, insert into demo, insert into demo, insert into demo, and we will insert some values. Suppose 1 and not consumed. So we have so we will insert some values here multiple times, and now we will select star from select star from demo1, and we will demo1 sorry demo1 select from demo. It's not demo1, it's demo. Okay, so these are the this is the table we have, and we want to take backup of this table. So how we can, here we will discuss like how we can use our MySQL dump command to take backup of a database or backup of a table inside a database, right? So first we will take an example of table. So we will write MySQL dump command, and then user as root, and then password, and after that like we have to specify the database name, like which database uh, we want to take backup, like हम कौन से database का backup चाहिए. So we have created a database as a demo1, and then we have to specify the table name, like which table we want to take backup, कौन से table का हमें backup लेना है. So table name inside that backup, and then we have to specify कि where we want to store this backup file. So demo3.sql. Okay, here we want to store, then enter. Now we have to enter our password, and after entering correct password, we can check our get item, and then specify demo3.sql. So it shows that at what time we have take backup. We have take backup at 10:30, and it's 10:35 now. We take backup at this time 10:35, right? So this is how we can take backup of a file. Now we have some other parameters as well we can pass in the MySQL dump. So in PPT I explain like what it will do. Like if we pass the dump, this is the database name and this is the file name where we want to store. So it will take a database, a backup of a complete database, and we have take the backup of a table, right? And after that we can add some more more extra options in the command. So we can add a single transaction option. So single transaction option what it will do, it will create as consistent snapshot. ये नहीं है कि ये कुछ पार्ट का डेटाबेस का कुछ हिस्सा है जो डेटाबेस का उसका बैकअप ले लेगा, कुछ का नहीं लेगा. लाइक अगर कुछ एरर आ गई तो ये इसका पूरा बैकअप फेल हो जाएगा, यानी कि इसने कुछ बैकअप ले लिया. तो इसके लिए हम ये सिंगल ट्रांजेक्शन यूज करते हैं. तो हम अभी सेम डेटाबेस का बैकअप लेते हैं और इसमें एक ऐड कर देते हैं कि हमें सिंगल ट्रांजेक्शन चाहिए. सिंगल what was that? It was single transaction. Okay, so we will take single transaction backup and we will store it in different file. Okay, and so we take a backup of single. Something is wrong. Something. Can do it in here. Right? So MySQL dump user root and single transaction transaction. Okay, single transaction, and then we have to specify the database name demo1 and then table name, and then we want to store demo4.sql. Okay, here we want to store, then enter password. Okay, and after this we can check this one as well, get item demo4.sql, and it will show when we have taken the backup. So now 10:38, we have taken a backup at 10:38, right? So some other options that we can pass in the command SQL dump command. One is the single transaction, like it will take a backup in one transaction, like either backup will done completely or either it will fail. Two things are there, right? Then we use a no table space. So basically what is table space? Table space means that by default MySQL what it will do, it will take backup of the data, as well as it will also take the backup of the advanced setting that you have used in your system. So we don't want that thing, because we want to take the backup only the normal data or structured data. We don't want any advanced setting of our system, because if we use table if we will use no if we will not use no table space, in that case it will take backup of the advanced setting as well as, and when we are trying to restore the data in another computer, then it will create a problem. So we don't want to take backup of an advanced setting, so it will skip the advanced setting, prevent restore errors, and use for cloud or local setup. Okay, so how we can use this thing? Here we will use a command mysql dump and user root password, and we want to no table space, no table spaces. Okay, and then your database name, and then table name, and then where we want to store. So we want to store that in database demo5.sql. Okay, and we enter. Now password, after entering password we can check whether we have properly taken the backup or not. Okay, so we will check get item and the get item and file name demo5.sql. Okay, here uh, like we take a backup at 10:41, right? Now we have one more another option, like there may be more options. I have used these three options. One more option is a GTID. GTID is basically a global transaction ID. So basically it disabled, if we disable global transaction ID, then it would be good, because because GTID is used for replication. If we are not taking any replication, we are just taking a backup of a server, so we don't need to we don't need GTID. So for that purpose we off that GTID. But because if we not disable the GTID, in that case it will also specify the transaction ID, and when we will restore this database, in that case it will uh, give some error. So that's why we disable that GTID to avoid error on non-replication server. And how we can use this thing is we will specify GTID equals to off. We want to this off. Okay. Now what we can do is that MySQL dump password and then demo, like the option we want to use. And after this what we will use is that we will specify the database name and the table, and then we specify where we want to store demo6.sql. Okay, so demo.sql, and then we enter password, and after entering password it's done. Now we can check as well get item demo6.sql, and it will show we have taken backup of 10:43, right? Now explain how to take a backup of a database. Like we are taking a backup of table, so we just use database name. So suppose we want to take a backup of database, in that case we just remove the table name. We want to take backup of this data. Suppose we use this we use database name and where we want to store, and then password, and it's done. Now we can also take back we can also check whether backup is completed or not. Item and demo7, demo7.sql as well. We have to use demo7.sql. Yeah, we have take a backup of a database 1044. Right, we can use all these options in a single command as well. Like we have we use single transaction, we use no table spaces, we use GTID as disabled. So we can use these things into single transactions as well. How we can use MySQL dump and then user root and password. Then we want to use like single transaction single transaction the hyphen between this. After single transaction we use no table spaces, and after that we take we set GTID as that GTID. We will copy this thing now. You can copy this. There is no error. Mm. So we have copied this. Okay, and we will specify the database name which we want to take backup. So database name is demo1, and we also, if we want to take backup of a table, we specify the table name demo, and then we want to store this backup file name demo.sql, and then just press enter and enter our password. And after entering our password, we can check whether we have taken data backup properly or not, demo8.sql, and it will show that we have taken a backup at 10:46. So this is all about MySQL database. If you have